We're trying to get as much as we can on this officer who was leading this undercover operation.
Mhm.
All right. We're going over his head in terms of requesting. You said you did not want to go down there. Is that correct?
Uh, no. See, I'm waiting to get my lawyer is subpoenaing the phone company
Mm-hmm.
for the October incoming calls for October 2008.
Well, let me ask you.
He did not call me on that day.
Okay, I got that part. Let me ask you a question. Um, couldn't you get your own phone records from the phone company just by asking, or does it require a subpoena?
It requires a subpoena. I tried.
You did try to get it. Okay. All right.
Yeah. They
Okay.
told me for this type of record, because I need incoming calls,
Mm-hmm.
it requires a subpoena.
I see. I
And
see.
he's been waiting like almost over a month. It's taken him time just to get the list.
Well, I'm going to ask the police department for copies of their outgoing call list. I might be able to get that with a Freedom of Information request. So I'm going to go ahead and make that request today.
Oh, for his number, you mean?
Well, for all outgoing calls made by that officer from his phone.
Oh, well, then you'll find out he never called me on the 22nd. He called me on the 19th and 26th.
Okay, hang on, let me write this down. He called on the 19th
And the 26th.
and the 26th. But the date, what was the day that he says he called you?
The 22nd.
Okay, the 22nd, he didn't.
That's what he recorded on that.
And that's what's in his
He
report.
never called me that day.
Okay, that's what's in his police report because I read that.
Right. Well, he actually got the date wrong. On the police report, it said the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to the recording, it says the 22nd.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He made a lot of errors in the police report. He also said another case number on the recording and not my case number.
He has a wrong case
Case
number.
number was 803, like 80549.
Okay.
The case number he used on the recording was 80149.
Okay. Got it.
But apparently that's not good enough for the lawyer to argue to get it dismissed with the prosecuting attorneys.
Well, it's going to hurt them. I want to tell you,
record.
that's good. It's going to hurt them in front of the jury that he has mistakes in his report. I can guarantee you that. I've worked undercover, and I'm telling you that that's a big hole in the case. The jury expects the police to at least know what date and time they collected the evidence or made an arrest. And if he's uncertain or he's got mistakes pointing in two different directions, that's not good for them.
Well, this is what he's trying to do, is get it dismissed by showing that the officer never called me on the day he said he called me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I think you have a very good
Huh?
I think you have a very good shot at getting it dismissed.
Well, that's what I think so too. But it's taken the phone company about a month, because he subpoenaed it before the 4th.
Well,
Over a month.
if you can give me the contact information for the folks that you spoke with at the phone company, I can have a staff member start calling them once every few days to push them to get it done.
Well, I just called somebody there, and they said to subpoena it. See, the subpoena went through his office.
Right, I understand that.
He had to subpoena it from his office, and I don't know who he talked to.
Okay, well, in any event...
He said he had to pay $50 for the subpoena.
Okay.
For them to send him the list.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm sure that there's one person or a group of people at AT&T that handled this sort of request. And what I'd like to do is get that record. We need it to help your case. So if you don't want us to pursue getting it, then we can let
I can give you the lawyer's name, and you can call and talk to him.
Yeah, that would be great. What's his name?
And he's pretty good. He's pretty nice. And the second I fired the first one, he would have never talked to you.
Okay.
The second one is really nice.
Okay, I'll give him a call. What's his name?
And he doesn't know that I've gone through you, but But that'd be cool. I think anything I can do to help my case, I think he'll go for it.
Oh, sure, I agree.
I've been fighting it. Because they keep wanting me to get deferred adjudication. I won't do that. It's like admitting I'm guilty.
I know what you're saying.
Okay. His name is Roy Pollack.
Roy Pollack?
Pollack.
Okay, Pollack. Got it.
And his phone number is 512 472 6381. Because one thing he told me when I hired him, he said he will fight for me, and he also said cops do lie.
I understand.
So he knows that I want to get dismissed. I want it on my record, and I would like to take, massage therapy classes, and I can't have this on my record, and I didn't do anything wrong. And then this officer created this phony telephone conversation. I never said oral hand and mouth on any phone conversation with him.
He made that up.
He made that up.
Yeah, I saw that in the report. I was a little disturbed by it because I remember what you told me, and you sound like you're very aware of your rights and what to do and what not to do. And I saw that, right. That if you did that, that's like admitting immediate guilt. I mean, that's like putting you right in the middle of the crime, and I just didn't think it made a lot of sense given what you had told me about the other ways that you had gone to, to efforts to protect yourself. Why would you make a big mistake like that?
Yeah, when he called me, all he asked for was an appointment. No questions asked. So I gave an appointment.
And so he made. Hold on. So he made up this allegation that you offered to give him oral or hand.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that, how he did the phone conversation, but he made all that up. I don't know whether he got somebody who sounded like my voice, or whether he was able to reduplicate my voice from the recording on my phone. Imagine there might be software that does that.
Well, there is.
Or somebody could have called me out of the blue and asked personal questions. I've had a few people that ask personal questions, and I usually say no to full service. So he could have asked me personal questions, and he might have asked, how do I eat dinner? I said, well, with my hand and mouth, he could have, and then stuck it into the phone conversation.
I got it. Okay, well, what you've given.
I think he did it, and then he did it all on his computer because it was done on a WMA format, not an MP3. I send it to you on an MP3 because not all computers do WMA.
Got it.
Windows Media.
I know. I'm totally familiar with it. Okay, let's do this.
So,
hold on.
Anyway,
hold on. I need to talk for a second. What I'm going to do is have my staff call your attorney tomorrow and just offer any assistance that we can give him with the case.
Oh, I think he'll go for that.
Okay. All right. And
this one, like I said, I had to fire the first one who wasn't willing to fight for me, and he wasn't willing to do anything for me. And he dragged a case on to 14 months. He was going to take it to a jury trial and argue with the officer.